You got 14 days in the slammer for a DUI? And somebody said it's not your first time. I don't know. I mean, if, I don't know how the laws work. I'm assuming that's probably not your first time if you got 14 days in prison. Watching me on the TV at the loony bin right now at this instant. Why do you think I have a green screen? I'm in the loony bin too. I play Siege fucking every day. Who could do that and still remain sane? Spoiler alert, no one. You had one and only? I don't know. Yeah, don't drink and drive. I know obviously that should be like a given, but don't drink and drive. You know, you could very easily kill yourself and other people, and yeah. Not good. More likely to kill other people. Yeah. I have a theory. I mean, I don't know how true this is. I feel like there's probably something to kind of back this up too. But I have a theory. You know how like a lot of times like drunk drivers will get like into an accident and like kill people? My theory is that because they're drunk, it's kind of almost like being like a little bit sedated. So when they get into the accident, they don't like panic as much and stuff, right? Because they're probably just blackout drunk at that point, basically, and they survive. Whereas the people they run into are probably sober and freaking out that they got into a very bad accident. Yeah. Your muscles are more loose as well. I don't know. There's literally just no excuse to drink and drive in fucking 2023. Like, there's Uber and Lyft, like, everywhere now. Taxis. You could stay out at night, right? Airbnbs, hotels, stay at a friend's house. You know, whatever else. There's a million ways to not drink and drive. It was in 2017. I mean, 2017 Uber was pretty readily available. There's just no excuse. But I'm saying especially now, in this day and age. My God, bro. Sledge is like at the window on the house side, like the single window. Right. I mean, it's just, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like you could put that, you're like very good chance of like killing yourself or other people. You know, and it's just, you know, even if, let's just say you get pulled over, you could do jail time. Like you could do, you know, there's like, I think DUIs, aren't they like 10, 20, 30,000, whatever like that. They're like very expensive to deal with as well for all the fines and stuff. So in King Apocalypse. So like, worst case scenario, you kill somebody. Best, like, you know, like, you know, eventually if you're drinking and driving, at some point you're gonna get pulled over, right? It's literally just very easy to go get an Uber, like that's it, or sleep out for the night, or a Lyft, or have a friend drive you, family member, or whatever. There's no excuse.
Using geisha.
Obviously, people are stupid and things are gonna happen, but you know, just make sure that you don't, and you learn from that point on, and just kind of, you know, be a better person, or walk. There you go. Yeah, you could just walk. There's like, yeah, 2 are by geisha. This guy's going. He's actually planting. He's going running through B. He's going to top black. Last one is.
He's split. He's split. Found on your ping. He's gonna rotate. Nading. This guy's out in the hallway.
That's horrible, Trashy Panda.
10 seconds to go.
What's up, Ron?
Nice.
Hostiles eliminated.
You can be charged with being intoxicated in public. Oh, I don't know.
That's still.
I mean, when it comes to any of this kind of stuff, I guess consult an attorney. I do know that's like I've heard of people getting like DUIs for like riding a bike while they were drunk. I feel like if you're walking home drunk, as long as you're not like obliterated, and you tell like somebody like, "Hey, I don't want to drink and drive, so I'm walking home." I feel like most people would understand that, I guess, but I don't know. I guess in any of these types of situations, once again, consult an attorney. Right? I'm not an expert or anything close to it.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, of course it could happen. Bag it out, thank you for this up, but I would think, once again, not legal advice, because I'm not a fucking attorney, but I would think most cops and stuff, if you're walking home and you're not being disruptive and you're, you know, had a little bit to drink, I think most of them will probably be like, and you explain to them, hey, like, I'm walking home so I don't have to drink and drive. I'm pretty sure most of them would be like, okay, like, that's responsible of you, like, be on your way, right? You give them rides home. See, that's even nicer. There you go.
What? Oh. Alright.
This is actually sick. This guy opened this up perfect for me. Did you do this off? Yeah. I hate this game, dude. Ah, I had the move. If this guy just could shoot that off, I would have been good. If you're intoxicated in public, you could run out on the road. Well, I mean, I think if you're like fucking blasted, then like, hey, maybe don't like, you know, just once again.
They had an air jab there.
I mean, I think there's like limitations. One's coming up house there. He's below now. He's probably gonna be nading.
You know this guy that was
Upton Samurai.
Right. That's like blackout drunk. That's like a whole other situation. I mean, I've had times in the past, you know, when I was like staying with a friend or something. Right? Like we'd be like at their place and I'd be like sleeping over their place or whatever, and I would walk back, right? Like we'd walk back together. Like none of us were like blasted that bad. We're like blackout drunk and not able to walk basically, and we're like a danger to ourselves and other people. I mean, I think most of the time you'll be all right. I'm gonna play Lesion. Show. Some of the cops in Metro are pretty cool about that. Others call you to transport to a hospital. Oh. One or the other. You slept in a ditch one time? I mean, yeah, I've seen that kind of stuff happen before. One of my, like, most of the people that I, like, hung out with and stuff were fairly, like, normal when they were drinking and stuff, but there was this one guy, we didn't hang out with him for that long, honestly, like, maybe, like, a few months, because he was just, like, a nuisance. Like, he would get, like, super drunk, and he would, like, have every range of emotion. Like, he'd be happy for 1 minute, then he would try to fight people. Then he would, like, wander off, and, like, we wouldn't be able to find him for, like, hours. Like, it was just a disaster, frankly. Didn't hang out with that guy for too long. That guy was, like, he would just get, like, blackout drunk, like, all the time. It was not good. We actually found him outside in the winter one time. He probably could have died, honestly, if it wasn't for us. Because, like, we were, like, looking for him, and, like, we're like, okay, we're not gonna leave until we find... I'm not gonna say his name, in case whatever. But, like, you know, this guy, whatever, was, like, outside, and it was winter.
A bomb has been located.
Like, it was, like, after New Year's. It was, like, probably January, and he was outside, just fucking laying on the ground, dude. You can't do that shit, you'll fucking die. And, like, we walked outside, and we just, like, grabbed him. He's like, and he was, like, we woke him up. He's, like, acted like everything was fine. I'm like, whatever, like,
Someone exposed you.
yes.
I just got naded from below.
Let me know when you guys want me to go back to
I got lion.
Nice, huge. Yo, one bottom house shooting the cam. Bottom
Like,
house.
Ace or something? I don't know what that was.
Your dog's trying to heal you, by the way.
Getting that drunk is
drone
usually a
inside
luxury
right
because your
here.
friends will save you.
They're both
Yeah.
drowning, George.
Op 4, last stop standing.
I have bomb in bedroom.
He's really low. Reach. Very low. Nice.
He is dead.
Hostiles eliminated.
Lesion is so good, dude. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's really weird. I guess I've never had a time in my life, even times where, like, I way overdrank and, like, threw up and stuff. Like, I never had days where I, like, didn't remember anything, or I, like, wasn't able to, like, sometimes maybe let's just say I was not walking, you know, the best, and I definitely wouldn't have, like, even walked home. But there's never been a point where, like, I couldn't, like, I guess, handle myself, I suppose. If that makes any sense? Like, I don't know, yeah, like, when I was younger and stuff, sure, there were times where, like, I threw up and stuff like that from over drinking and all that, but, yeah, there was never a time where I was, you know, maybe, like I said, I probably wasn't walking, like, the best, but I threw up, but I still would, like, remember everything and, like, you know, be able to make my way about, I suppose. If I laid on a bed or something, yeah, then I would definitely, like, pass out, probably fall asleep, but...
Fuck off, souls.
Right, and I don't know, maybe it's just, like,
10 seconds.
a thing where, like, some people do, like, black out when they drink and stuff. But I've never had that happen. Even when I drink, like, extremely large amount, like, when I was younger, I would drink
Swamping
like
toilet, swamping
extremely
toilet,
large
the
amounts of
window.
alcohol. I think maybe I would just throw up first. And oddly, the only time I ever throw up
Still
is
there,
when I
still there.
overdrink. So, but I mean, I haven't thrown up at all since I was like 21, probably.
I'm gonna jump into it and just try this.
Drone up and running. Clear the blast area.
No one office.
Solar stud.
There's another one dragon.
I see you hiding.
No longer in your possession.
Scat canned up. Alibi was here too.
You
Yeah,
lying?
I almost shot you.
Downstairs line.
Finding our rat.
I'm inside. I'm in karaoke right now. One's in
There's
geisha.
one flanking.
The diffuser has been recovered.
I can smoke your left, Asher.
Saw me. Like black stair? Black stair?
4 last operator standing.
I'm planting right in your T door, George.
He's in the hall of geisha. Hall of geisha.
Okay.
Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I was fighting my demons over there trying to get case over to you guys.
Mm-mm.
You know, George, I wouldn't have felt bad if you shot me in the back. But be honest.
Yeah. Bag it out.
I mean,
Hey,
I've done
Richard,
it to
something
you
up.
a couple of times, so you know.
It's all good. I don't know. Drinking is honest. Like, drinking is like anything else. Like, in moderation, it's fine, but people just go way overboard. People just go way overboard, unfortunately.
We need to locate a bomb.
Alright, there we are.
Drone has located a bomb.
Alright, Moz stole my drone.
He's cheating.
Some
Spawned
people
with
have
it.
low tolerance and weak stomach. That is the dumbest thing ever that anyone's ever said. I mean, I guess it's technically true, but like there's literally no one who could just continuously drink and like not throw up eventually at some point or die.
Way to its location and defuse it.
I mean, it's like
Yes,
a
he is.
scientific fact. Like,
That is near pink. Dead.
so like, there's a certain point where you just gotta, you guys just drink in moderation. That's all. Like anything else. Like, it's just like anything else. Even stuff that's like not seen as being even dangerous, right? Eating too much food is bad for you. You gain weight, right? And if it's an extremely large amount of food, you can, whatever, eventually have long-term health effects and die. You could drink too much water, exactly. Like, not just limited to things that people think are...
One's by house.
That was, sorry, Rook and someone else.
Tagging the hostile.
Seasoned drinkers can drink all night and not get sick.
Last stop standing.
False.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly
Seasoned
mission
drinkers know how to pace themselves. You never throw up drinking, no matter how much you have. Well, there's a certain point which you'll either throw up or you die. There's no way that you could just take 10 fucking bottles of vodka, continuously pour shots, and drink nonstop. That's not a thing. You're an idiot.
I'm so happy I'm silver now. Can't believe it.
Dude. I've seen people who are like straight up actual alcoholics, right? Like where they'll like I used to work a while back when I was younger. I would work at like a grocery store and stuff like that. And there were people that were like seasoned alcoholics. There's no you pee 20 times a night. Okay. The fact that you said pee tells me you're a bitch already. Okay? And you're full of shit. Yeah. I know. There's literally no way. Your liver literally cannot process that amount of alcohol. If you're actually having, if you go and literally order 100 shots and take 100 shots in a row, you will just fucking die. Like, or you'll just throw everything up. That's it. Like, end of story. Anybody who says otherwise is quite literally delusional. Probably 13 and talking out of their asshole. Like, that's it. Like, if you are a seasoned drinker, you could probably drink all night without throwing up because you know the pace and you know how you feel as you're drinking throughout the night to not throw up. I've been there and done that. That's a million times. I would know that based on how I'm feeling, I could continue to drink faster, slower, whatever. I would normally be able to leave enough buffer where I can have an extra shot or two. Obviously, I'm not driving at this point, but I'll be fine. You know, definitely a little loopy for sure. But no one is drinking like 20 fucking 30 shots in a row, like actual shots, like not the fucking, you're going down to the fucking Applebee's where they give you like a fucking splash of like vodka inside of your cranberry juice or something. Or like a splash of like whiskey in your Coke. You consistently drink all night. You always have a drink in your hand, then you don't puke. But you don't drink as much as you think you do. Having a drink in your hand all night and drinking all night is not the same as literally like pounding drinks like shots all night. That is you don't even need to be a seasoned drinker for that. You could just literally pace yourself and have like a certain amount of drinks. But if you've drank a good amount of times, you could generally tell how you're feeling and base it off that. Okay. We clearly have some people that are just trolling at this point, and it is what it is. Well, the thing is like, okay, I'll give you an example. So let's just say I'm going to a bar. I know that I have a ride home, right? And like, I could probably realistically like per hour easily have like